session 4, right, that we are completing right now. Session 4 is called Hook Your Look. Okay. So, we're not going to let those face coverings, those masks take over anymore. So we're going to show you how to maximize that eye space, maximize those eyes today. So we're going to learn how to create some eyes that say hello, even before you say one word. So before we get started, I think that we should introduce ourselves. I will go first. My name is Tiara Stokes, Sales Director Tiara Stokes out of Durham, North Carolina. I am the premier Equinox driving sales director out of Durham, North Carolina, leader of the Bold Passion unit. And I am so excited you guys decided to join us today. I'm going to pass it to my sister director this way, Victoria Pryor Holeman.
Good morning. I am Victoria Pryor Holeman from Atlanta, Georgia, but I live right outside in Ellenwood. I am the leader of the Victorious Bold Steppers, premier car driving, ready to move on up. And I'm just ready to have some good girlfriend fun, doing what I love, which is glam. I'm going to pass it on over to Tanya Quinn.
All right. I am Tanya Quinn, that's Senior Sales Director out of Fresno, Texas. Premier car driving, on target for that beautiful, amazing pink Cadillac. I'm going to pass this mic over to my offspring sales director, baby girl Jazz.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Jasmine Poulsen. I am a Malibu driving grand achieving director. I am the proud leader of the Bold Blaze and Stars here in Anna, Texas, and we represent all over the nation. Thank y'all for joining us. We are live on YouTube. So say hello to YouTube. And y'all, we're so excited to show y'all how to hook your look with and without that mask. Okay. Passing back on to our hostess with the mostest, Tiara.
Yes. So thank you guys for taking the time out. I hope you guys are just as excited as all of us are. We're going to have some demonstrations. But now I think, Jazz, did you have your collage that you wanted to share with us? Because we want you guys to get excited from the jump. Okay. So while we might not be recreating all of these looks today, Jazz has put together a Hook Your Look eyes extravaganza, as I want to call it today. Okay. Just made that up. And she is going to share with us some looks that you can get inspired by. And then we'll have some prep information as far as prepping to do these eye looks. And then we'll have some demonstrations. And let us know, what is your favorite look? I tend to like the deep colors. I love a deep.
Oh, man, right there.
Yes, Vicky likes the dramatic, okay? And she is skilled in this. So we're going to absolutely be excited when it's her turn to present as well.
I try.
Jazz, do you have a favorite?
She on mute.
Oh, okay. All right. So all of these looks have been
yes.
Look at that. With Mary Kay products. And so everything that we'll be showing you today, guess what? It will be easy for you to recreate with what we have. We have small palettes, petite palettes as they're called, and we have pro palettes for when you just want to expand and have a little bit of everything. There's also lots of different information as far as your eye shape, and I am just super excited to go through some of this today. All right. And did Tanya introduce herself?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure that you did. And so I want to go ahead and go over some of the prep items that I have right here today, because we want these looks to last all day. So if you have your paper and your pen out, let's go ahead and write down these items so that you know to go to your Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant and you let her know what you need to get the job done, right? Because we want these items to stay all day. And with our Chroma Fusion that most of us will be using, our Chroma Fusion products, you can just write down everything that you want, all right? So we're gonna start with prep. And with the prep, we want to use our eye primer. Can you guys see this? So a little bit goes a long way. I like to start off with maybe a pea size, right? and I can use a piece size for both eyes, but Victoria, she'll let us know because she is the pro at eyes about how much she uses whenever she uses those products. This eye primer is going to make sure that your eyeshadow holds on and is as vibrant as the company intended it to be. That means what you see in the book is what's going to look like on your face. So it's going to hug it and it's going to help it to last all day. All right. The second product I'm going to talk about is our lash primer. Our lash primer is going to do the same thing, but for your mascara. I have very little eyelashes. Okay. And so this helps to build them, right? So you'll hear them maybe talk about the different mascaras that they're going to use. But what I know for sure is that with this primer, it's going to build out my lashes before I put my mascara on and help it to stay all day. So my lashes will look longer and fuller all day long. All right. As I continue to build them. The third thing that we are going to talk about are actually concealers. And the thing about our concealers is we have so many different colors that when you use them as a base, right, to clean up or to perfect or to brighten under your eyeshadows, that it is going to help to sculpt that look a little bit better, help it also to look a little brighter. And like Vicky always says, and I always say Vicky because she is our resident glamour expert. All right. That's why I keep referring to her. Now, all of us know how to do glamour.
That's pressure. That's just straight out pressure.
But the eyes, oh yes, the pressure is on. But the eyes are her thing. So I have taken a lot of tips for this. So write down the tips as well. So we'll be using concealers as well to prep and to also conceal darkness under here to make sure it's a very balanced look. All right. So I will make sure that you have the prices for this in the chat and that you know the names of the products that we use for prep. The last thing that I want to talk about that maybe we'll come back to in just a second are our brush sets. Okay. Our brush sets help make sure that you have the tools that you need to get the job done. If you guys could split screen with me, Tanya actually has those brushes. Thank you, sister. Look, I have to call her. Thank you, sister director. And I am going to go over just a few of them. All right. So for these looks, you're going to need, which come in this brush set, maybe not the all over powder brush. All right. We might not need that whole brush because we're doing eyes, but let's look at the all over eyeshadow brush. And so you're going to use that for loose powder under your eye, but also for just all over eye looks. You're going to use the eye crease brush exactly where it says in your crease to create some depth in your looks. And the eye smudger brush, guys, you're going to create those little differences in texture on your eyes because it has a pointed tip to help get real specific with it. Okay. So whether you're a pro or not, these brush sets have the tools you need to get the job done. All right. So that's the brush set. It retails for $55, but I'm sure your Mary Kay girl will give you a discount on it. So let's go ahead and I'm going to throw it to Tanya, who is going to be the first to go over her hook your look, eye look for today. Take it.
All right. Well, my first look that I hooked, let me share something with y'all. We have I would say a combination of pink compact, and I love it. It's from one of our limited edition, and I use various shades of pink on the eye that's already done. What I love about our play and mix and play all day. All right. Now, with that other eye over there, I used concealer. With this eye over here, I'm going to use our eye primer with just the pea size. My eye. And as y'all can see, I just pat it in a little bit with my fingertips. And I have a palette. So I'm going to choose, I would say, your neutral colors that one would like to wear. every single day. That I use to do these with. Okay. First, I'm going to use our all over eyeshadow brush. Can y'all see that pretty well? Okay. And I'm going to use our famous color, Shiny Penny. It's a gold color.
One of my faves. Y'all don't have to be quiet unless y'all got noise in the background.
Yeah, y'all can unmute, talk, ask questions, conversate. It's
Let's
okay.
engage.
Now, so as y'all can see, I'm putting that all over.
I love
all
it.
over my bottom eyelid. And that is our most, I would say, perfect gold color.
Mm-hmm.
It's an everyday go-to.
Yep.
Everyday go-to.
That's my everyday go-to right there. But I'm looking for a simple dash out the door. Like Tanya said, that pretty. It looks good on so many different eye colors, but brown eyes, pop, pop, pop.
Pretty brown eyes, okay?
Oh, Lord.
Y'all know I can come up with a song too. Now, the next color that I'm gonna put in here would be Cinnabar. Ooh, y'all know, I get excited about these. Cinnabar. On the outer, and I keep going back over here to my mirror.
What you going over there for? What you doing?
My mirror.
Bring it to the center,
girl. You knew what was going on over here. You leave me alone. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
So Cinnabar is like is it like a reddish brown, or is it like, it's like a reddish brown matte color, right?
Yep. It's a reddish brown matte color. But it's real pretty. I mean, I did not know how pretty Cinnabar was until I just started playing around with colors. So y'all see that? You gotta play around with some colors to find out what works.
That's a fact.
That is definitely a
fact.
I mean, what you might think, you know, look a certain way or something. And then, you know, it just may turn out different on you. Let's see. This next color is, I'm putting that next to Cinnabar, kind of sort of in the center to blend it. And it's called Rustic. This is more for the earth tone girls. Put Cinnabar on the out because it's kind of more bold. And then Rustic, like in the center, like right above the Shiny Penny, kind of gives it that more of that earth tone look. Then, and I'm still using my own brush. I'm gonna add just a little bit more rough. Then my next color that I'm gonna put on, I guess, let's see. I'm gonna use one of these lighter colors because it's gonna be a highlighter. I would say it's gonna be crystalline. Didn't I choose some good ones, y'all?
You did.
And then I put that crystalline right above my eyebrow. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blend it. We do have a blending brush. I should have used a smudger. I don't know what I was thinking, but it doesn't matter. As long as you just get it on there, then blend it real good. Because sometimes you have to improvise when you don't think of everything. Okay. All right. Now, can y'all see this pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Okay. Now, I'll go back over it real quick because I know I was all over the place putting things. Bottom lid right there is Shiny Penny. This is all of our Chroma Fusion. And then on the side here, I accented it from like there to there. It's like a little L. It will be called our Cinnabar. And in the center, because I don't want something real dark like all in the corner of my eyes like that. So I accented it with a color called rustic. And then I did the highlighted the top part by the eyebrow. I used crystalline. And now I'm using our blending brush to just blend it in.
Really nice. Really nice.
Mascara by Mary Kay. Everything I use too by Mary Kay, by the way. I put prior to making up, I put the Fanorama black on. Yes, that's every girl's best friend. And I use Steely eyeliner, not black, Steely. So that's something for the pretty brown eyes. All right. That's my hooked up look. Now, as y'all can see, I have two looks on, two different eyes.
Yes, you do.
Showing
Cute-
out. Showing
cute
out.
and
this
cuter.
morning. Okay.
All right.
Good job.
I absolutely love that. Tanya, you are hooking us in with your look. Okay. So
Well, thank you.
right now you got two different. So we like this and like this with you. Okay. We're looking at
So
two
this and that.
this
Yeah, this and that. Yeah.
this and that. And I love it because with that bold lip that you have on, you're showing two completely different looks. You're showing softer but you're still dramatic with the look that you just did. And then I love that pink shade on the other eye. Like it is really just showing how our Mary Kay products can just really stretch and do different things. So thank you so much. I put the colors that you demonstrated, I put those in the chat because I know some people are going to want to know which one it was. Okay. And then Jasmine says the second eye is the limited edition pink palettes. Yes. And so maybe your beauty consultant still has some left, but we need to just let you know in advance. Jump on those limited edition items when your consultant says something is limited edition, because it gets gone and it's probably really amazing. All right. So coming up next, we have our little firecracker. Okay. We have our little firecracker and her name is Jasmine Colson. Okay. Sales director. And I love it because she is going to show us how we're going to hook her look. All right. And she has on a pretty red lip like me. So we're going to see what she has going on. Take it away, Jazz.
All right. Good morning. Well, y'all, I'm going to be giving y'all a nice darker goldish look with y'all today. I've already done my right eye. I'm going to show you my left eye. And just a tip here, I like to do my brows first. So it's a tip there, do your brows, then do your eye, and then you apply your foundation so you can clean up anything that may have messed up on your eye area. So that's a tip there for me today. I'm going to be using, of course, my all over eye brush. And just a tip, when you're using your brushes and you want to dab in between different colors, make sure you're using our brush cleaner and a paper towel. Spray it one time, we'll dibble dabble because I may go between two different colors today. So I'm going to be using our matte evening navy color, which is this nice blue that I have here in my eyes. Okay. I'm giving y'all shiny penny up here. Can you see? Oh, okay. Shiny penny up here at the top, and then evening navy on my, I don't like to call it my eyeball. All right, my eyeball. All right. So I have my all over eye brush here. I've already placed eye primer, as Tiara was telling y'all earlier. So that way I can make sure my look stays hooked. Okay. I'm going to dab, and this blue is so fire, you don't need to put a lot on the brush, please, okay? You just need two little dabbles and make her holler, okay? So you wanna just dab her across, because you see she's bright, okay? She's dark and bright. She's a nice, pretty blue. I'm gonna put her everywhere where I feel my eyeball, okay? Wherever I feel my eyeball. I'm gonna get a little bit more, just a tiny bit, a little brush, a little blow for excess, because I want her to be layered. And I'm gonna just put her all over with my all over eye brush. And I'm only gonna I'm giving y'all two colors, but I'm gonna show you two colors you can put in two different places. Okay, so when you're doing 2 or 3 different colors, you got to make sure you blend. Okay, So I'm done with that brush for right now. I'm going to give me a little spray and go on my paper towel over here and move on over to my shiny penny. I'm going to use a shiny penny as well. Okay, so I have shiny penny here with my all over eye brush. Okay, and she needs a little bit of, I got too much, so I'm just gonna her a little bit. And I'm gonna put her right under my eyebrow, like all right here, everywhere where the blue is not, shiny penny should go. So I'm just gonna dab her on ever so lightly because she is, your navy is a matte color. The shiny penny is a shimmer. So as you can see, she just added a whole bunch of shimmer to my eye, and I'm just dabbing it on. And she's not gonna need no more. She's good, just like that. Unless you want to be dramatic and add a little bit more, okay? You can keep adding the shimmer color, but I like her a little subtle because I'm still going to use the same color, but I'm gonna use a different brush. So I'm putting down my all over eye brush. I'm gonna come over to my eye smudger brush, which is kind of fluffy and pointed, so that way you can get in those crevices. I'm going to use shiny penny one more time, a little dab here. And I'm going to bring her right here on my corner, the inner corner of my eye. And I'm just gonna dab there. Highlight tip and makes your eyes look less tired. So I think I went to sleep at like 12:30. Thanks to my skincare, my eyes don't look puffy. And thanks to under eye concealer and everything else, I don't look as tired this morning. But I'm gonna amp it up my eye look with my shiny penny in this corner. And y'all, to be honest with you, sometimes for that corner look, to get her popping, you may have to apply it about 3 times. So I'm gonna come back to my right eye and make her a little brighter because the left one, she's showing out with all the glitter in it. Okay, so as y'all can see now, look, it brought my whole face out. Look at my eyes, look at that. So you can see the corners, you can see all right here. Now I need to blend, okay? Now the great thing about doing one eye and then doing the other is you can make a match, okay? So if you put too much in the other eye and less in the other eye, you can make a match. So it looks like to me is...
Don't. Not you.
I'm going to blend now. I'm going to blend with my blending brush, okay? With my eye blending brush, and I'm going to blend a little bit here and here, especially in that corner. You don't want them to look like they're just on top of each other. You want them to look blended. Okay? And just looking at it, it looks like I need a little bit more blue on my left eye. So I'm gonna put a little bit more blue on my left eye, more in this corner area, because I'm looking at my right eye, and there's a lot more there as I'm blending. So that's the great thing about blending is you get to blend till they match. So make sure you get you a blending brush. All right. And that's really my eye look. And I just used 2 colors, but I used 2 colors in 2 different areas. So I've hooked my look this morning with you. And sometimes y'all, you can use a highlighter in the corner of your eyes. Hook your look with all of the eye products. That's what Victoria probably about to show you right now is you can do what you want with your colors. Okay, make a mix, make it do what it do. And that's it for me today.
Thank you so much, Jazz. I love it that you can take it from Tanya. I think Tanya used 4 colors, and then I saw Jazz use 2, so that, like you said, you can still feel like you can stand out with those masks on or without the mask on, okay? But it doesn't take a lot. You just make sure you're blending it well, that you're using the right tools to apply. And like she said, and then you can just clean it up afterwards if you do your eyes first, your eyes and your eyebrows first. So thank you so much, Jazz, our little firecracker. I just knew it. She's so cute. I love the deep smoky looks. So thank you so much, Jazz, for everything today. And we're gonna move on to Miss Vicky. I told you she is our resident glamour girl. And glamour is her thing, and she can shake her head all she wants to. Okay.
That's pressure.
But because when she's finished, okay, pressure makes diamonds. Okay. So when she's done, you guys will know exactly what we're talking about. I love how skilled my sisters are. And Vicky, go ahead and take it away.
Okay, so I might not do all that extra explaining that those two young ladies did, because that ain't my thing. I'm just gonna be real honest, especially when you don't have a whole lot of time. So I'm gonna do two different looks. That's my attempt. So the first one's gonna be not as dramatic, but kind of dramatic. So I'm gonna start it off, and I'm using let me show you the palettes, because I'm not gonna be doing a whole lot of talking. Hold on. So I hope y'all can see this, and you can tell I use my stuff, right?
You use your pro palette.
I use my pro palettes, and I have two of them over here. Let me be clear, so y'all can see. I got two of them over here, but I'm going to use, and this y'all is a cheek color. It's like honey glaze. It's a cheek color. So what I showed you that for, because you can use cheek colors, you can use highlighters, you can use contours, you can use eyeshadows, wherever you want to. Okay. That's first thing. So here we go. And I have to use this mirror because I don't have my glasses on, but I'm gonna make it so y'all can see what I'm doing, okay? So I'm gonna start here, and I'm just gonna pat. And I already prepped my eyes. Let me say that part. I already prepped my eyes, so y'all know that. And I used concealer today. I didn't use the primer, because in actuality, they both do kind of the same thing, but still, to me, I think the primer makes it pop even more. But right now, I'm just going, pretty much over my eye with the contour color, the highlighter, the honey. It's not a cheek color, it's a highlighter, it's a honey glaze. Okay. Then I'm going to take this smudge brush, the angle brush, and I'm gonna go to one of my favorites, and my favorite is Onyx. It used to be Coal. And I'm gonna come in here, and let me do my disclaimer. When you're putting on makeup, y'all doing, you look crazy sometimes when you're doing all this dark stuff and you're just doing crazy stuff. But this is my angle. I always call it my 7 or my V. And let me know if y'all can't see something I'm doing while I'm using this mirror.
We can
trying to make sure I can still be seen.
I think that's a great angle. So Coal is a matte black, correct?
Uh-huh. It used to be called Coal, but now it's Onyx.
I'm sorry, Onyx. I've been around the block for a while.
Yeah, that's all right. We're showing our American age. It's okay. So as you can see, so this is gonna create my dramatic era, I guess you want to say. The deeper you go, the more dramatic it can be. Okay. Now I'm gonna go and I'm going to take one of those. I think Tanya used one of those colors. It's one of the cool palette of the pinks. And like Tiara said, when you have these limited editions, you want to jump on it, okay? You want to jump on it. And I'm just gonna go over a little bit, like above a little bit, and sliding on across. Over, on top, and sliding on across. Can y'all see that? Y'all gotta talk to me.
Yep, beautiful girl, beautiful. I can see it.
Okay. And I just got a little bit more. And I'm trying my best not to take too long because I know I can be really long with some colors. So now I'm going to take the highlighter, the shimmer highlighter color that was limited edition. And I'm going to go under my brow bone as my highlighter. Okay. Now, y'all see that?
I said period. We can see it.
So I'm just going to get a little bit more. A little bit more. And you don't really have to do a whole lot of blending with this because I pretty much blended as I went. But I just touch it a little bit so you can see. And when you blending, you don't like brush hard. You're just blending. You're tapping pretty much. And so what I do to finish my eye look, to make sure that my eye look defined, I take, and this is one of my favorites, y'all, is my dark chocolate lip liner. And I go under my eye, my brow, and I just make sure I line it, give it a defined look. Okay.
I love that.
So now I'm gonna do this next one a little bit on the dramatic side, like what I'm trying to, y'all tell me, should I start off with black over here or should I do a cut crease eyeshadow? Cut crease look.
Give him a cut crease.
Cut crease. All right. So when you do a cut crease, I just opened up a doggone. Ain't that crazy? Okay, I'm gonna have to use this. I just opened up a what in the world? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna take this concealer. No, I'm gonna do it different. And see, this is the thing about makeup. You always be thinking and then you do something different, but you'll see. I'm gonna take my Onyx and I'm gonna do my crease first. Oh, y'all quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking the same thing. So that's what I love.
No.
The first thing Vicky said to me whenever I said, girl, I need some eye makeup classes, right? I need to know proper application skills, right? Because we always learn. We learning while we earning over here at Mary Kay, right? And so she said, you're going to look crazy. Okay, you're going to look crazy. So she is not telling you guys anything that she has not told anyone who sat in on one of the classes or one of the things that we've done, right? So look at that. Just as simple as that.
All right. So because I want the look down here to like pop, I'm gonna use concealer. And sometimes I use the under eye corrector just because it's really light. And I'm gonna take this concealer. And I'm gonna draw. Okay. So I have to let that sit for a second because it's gonna make it just looks different. You can already tell it look different, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna go on up and do some other things. This time I'm going to use orange. What is this? Hot coral? Hold on. Yep, hot coral. Y'all know that's a cheat color, but I don't care. Now I'm gonna take it and put it right up here.
I love it. It just like brightens the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a smoldering look.
Yep. All right, so that's gonna be that. And then I'm going to use I can't think of the name. It's the other bronzer. Which one was this?
I can't see. Is that the pink one?
Yeah, the pink one. I'm gonna use, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Rose Sapphire.
I'm not gonna do that. I just got real excited. I'm gonna use the Harper in this.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, oh, I love it. Again, another limited edition set, guys.
Maybe that set was fire.
Yes. So this one has a little glitter in it, right?
Yes. Yes. And so I'm gonna just come over.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know, if you're going out at night and you want to shine,
Valentine's Day coming up.
Valentine's Day coming up,
Galentine's Day coming up.
Valentine's Day coming up. All right,
Okay,
so
girl.
I'm gonna do a little blending already, right? And so now what I'm gonna do is let me wipe this brush off. And I'm gonna go to where the light color is, where I did the cut crease. And I'm going to use Moonstone. Light color, Moonstone. And all I have to do is pat. All I have to do is pat. Because when you're doing a cut crease and you're using your concealer or under eye corrector, whichever one you choose, it's already like a plate. It's like a palette for it. And any color you decide to use right there, it's going to be just louder. It's going to be just, you do not have to brush. All you have to do is pat.
I love cut creases. I have to practice mine, but they're like an optical illusion, right? Like you're creating that light, that depth, and having some color to really make them stand out.
And sometimes I go higher, but I just didn't for today. Yeah, it just depends on, you know, what you're doing. So I'm gonna come back over with my contour, my crease, just to define it some more. And then to top it before I blend, I'm gonna put a little bit of the my same light color shimmer at the top to go over the gold, just to touch it. It's just a touch. And then again, I'm just gonna blend it a little bit. Now that cut crease could have been harder, but that's a class. That's a whole class. And I'm gonna go back under my eyebrow to define it. And because I see an error, that liner. All right. So those are two completely different looks. Can you tell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at it and I want it to be a little bit more defined. I'm gonna give you a little something extra. We got like 5 minutes. It's okay.
Yeah, go and give it to us.
Girl said, go and give it to us. Okay. All right.
Jasmine said, come on.
So I liked a color we had a while back. So y'all know I gotta go cuckoo, right? And it's lime. The lime color.
It was so pretty.
And I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it right here.
Oh.
Can y'all see that?
Yes, get a little closer to the camera so we can see it. Yeah.
And then I like to play a makeup guy.
We can tell, and we love it because, you know, it really gives us the permission, right, to go and try new things, because that's what I love. You create on the go, but it came from years of just practicing, right?
I was one of those that sat under my cousins while they was getting ready and I was playing in their makeup. How about that? So I just took the deeper color from the warm palette and went right here. Just for the heck of it, just because I felt like it. Just because I felt like they was too similar.
I love it.
And last thing I'm gonna do is take that blue that Jazz talked about. And I'm gonna go over my black, my onyx.
So that's the evening navy. Is that what you,
Mm-hmm.
that what Jazz used, I think?
Yeah. And it's amazing because see, the thing about makeup is you can play and make it what you want it to be. It's whatever look you want it to be. And it takes practice. But now that's a little different. I like that better. I think one of y'all came on here and took my brush.
Mm-mm.
It's probably Tanya.
No, but you know, all
right.
the way from Fresno, taking brush.
All the way from Fresno. And so I'm gonna take this little deep part up some more. Yeah. So there you have it. That's 2 different looks. And it's just some play stuff.
I love
But can
it.
y'all really see the 2 different looks?
Yes.
Yes. Can some of our guests maybe come off mute for a second, or our consultants, and tell us something that she did that maybe you learned real quick. I'm so super excited. Thank you so much, Vicki. You are so just talented, and we are so appreciative of you sharing your different looks with us. Let me see. Do you have any other words you want to say as far as playing in makeup or?
So my whole thing would be it's always great to start off with 3 colors, like Jazz showed y'all 2, which was fantastic. We have some liquid eyeshadows, y'all, that you could just really put one on and then do a highlighter and call it a day, like for real. But when you first starting out, you want to get a basic look. You want to get a look for every day, and then the higher you go, add a color, then add another color, then just play around. Cause you know what? The only thing I'm gonna tell you not to do is put black all over your eye and then don't know how to blend, and don't do that crazy. Then go out the door. Call me first.
She said, "Call me first." Oh goodness.
But I think we can have like a whole class with just us. You know what I mean? And just like do it like I've done it before,
Right.
just to do some do's and don'ts and some highlight tips and highlight don'ts. Cause just like it's a do, it's a don't. And we're all still learning. I'm not a pro. We're all still learning. Okay. So that's all I can say.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Vic. Guys, I hope you guys got to see a little bit of everything. Jazz, thank you. If we could pin all of our sales directors, I'm just going to have a couple of things that I'm going to go over real quick. But I just want to thank each one of you for going over your personalized look. Me, I just have on, and I'm going to go through, I guess, the 2 little palettes real quick. I have on a look from, I think was this limited edition? This might not be. It was called Hummingbird. So that's what I have all over my eyes.
We still have those.
With a little bit of, what is this? Not coal, onyx. I always call it coal, with some onyx on it as well. So a simple 2 look as well. And this is in our petite palette, because this is like, you can put it in your little clutch, a little handbag, right? So this is petite, customizable. Pick your 4 colors, all right? Doesn't have to be as dramatic as this. It could be is it Copper Glow Shiny Penny is the color. I'm using all the old names, okay? But the same thing, you can customize this 4, all right? Then we have that was the petite palette. This was the perfect palette, I believe the name of it was.
Yes.
And this one was a limited edition one, but we still have other ones as well. And look, you're able to customize. This one is my like everyday on the go. It has my blush, it has my contour, my highlight, and just 3, there we go, wrong side, 3 different colors that I use daily, right? So I love this size as well. And then we got the Big Mama Pro palette, and that's what Vicki was using. She's gonna hold that up. Look, Jazz has her customized one, and Tanya has hers up as well. And this is where you just start building and customizing it to play. We like to play. And this was the old one. Okay. But just to play and make sure that you're having fun, because we got enough serious stuff going on right now. Your eye makeup does not have to be something that's weighing on you. Have fun. Have your mask on and just play, right? Thank you. Listen, they have their mask. They're ready. So that you can truly see them. When we say hook your look and have eyes that pop, this is exactly what we mean. All right. So only one other product to talk about, because you got to know that it's going to come off easy. That's this oil-free eye makeup remover. It looks like oil and water. It's not. It's oil-free. Shake it up, 2 or 3 drops on a cotton pad, or if you were able to get a hold of some of our limited edition cotton rounds that are washable. That's my eyeshadows and my eyeliner. Can you guys see it?
Yes.
Look at this.
And now we don't.
Now we don't. I wear contacts, 3 drops. You guys saw me do it right there. And it comes off absolutely so easy. So when you're hooking the look, we also need to know that you're going to be able to take it off easy with no tug and pull around that eye area, because we're about a lot of things, but most of all is skincare. Okay. So we want to make sure that everything is gentle, that of course you're on an amazing skincare regimen, whether you have normal to dry skin, whether you need anti-aging products, from our Time Wash 3D, our naturally lined, to our we call it the Big Mama Queen collection with our Time Wise Repair. Whatever you need, if you have acne, we have our Clear Proof. And if you are male or you just really want to take care of your skincare, we have a men's set as well. So whatever it is, I want you to know and feel confident that as you hook your look, skincare is a part of that, and that we are ready to service you. So that being said, I know we've said a lot. We do want to open it up really quickly for questions before we pop off. So come off mute if you want and ask a question to any one of us about anything that you saw today.
Or just give us a tip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or a tip. We love the feedback. Okay, y'all are quiet today. Okay, well, I'm going to say that I learned that I can play more in some of these colors that we have, and that people are interested in it. So that being said, I guess we'll go to what we always do. We always offer this opportunity, and we do what we call the benediction. So Tanya, I'm going to have you go ahead and start us off there.
All right. All right. First off, we thank you for hanging in there with us and giving us your time. You could have been. Oh, what about now? Okay, we thank you for for hanging in there with us. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to hang up with us on a Saturday morning. So we want to thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, the type of people we look for to join us in Mary Kay. Wow. I want to express to you, we're looking for busy people, because busy people know how to get things done. Yep, they keep everything, I would say, compartmentalized, and they just get things done. The second thing is we want people who say that they're not the sales type, because guess what? After watching presentations like this, you should want to buy everything for your eye and your mama's eye too. I'm just saying. Don't leave an eye out. Get the ideal while it's on the table. I'm just saying. The third thing is we're looking for people with the same priorities that we have in Mary Kay, which is God first, family second, and this career third. Okay, those are the priorities that we operate in. And by being able to be taught to do that, it helps us out in our business as well as our personal and spiritual life. The fourth reason is we're looking for people who want more out of life. They're willing to do more to get things done. We don't want people who don't just want to build on I would say, their friends and just their families. They're not afraid to get in a setting like this and get to know a new person like Sharon Reed or Jackie McGaskey. They just want to get to know and build their business, build relationships, and be a blessing. The sixth reason is we're looking for action takers and not just daydreamers. Now that you know the type of people we're looking for, my girl Tiara Stokes, she's going to tell you the 7 reasons, and yes, there are 7 reasons why people join Mary Kay.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Tanya. I just love when you talk about this business because you're always so passionate. And she'd be like, yes. And she romances it. And we love it. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, yes, like Tanya said, I'm going to tell you the 7 reasons why people join Mary Kay. And we're going to do it a little bit different today because I want the sales director sisters I have on, if this applied to you when you signed up, I want you to go ahead. Uh-oh. Did we accidentally lose Tanya? Okay.
No.
I want you to go ahead and just throw your
Y'all
hand.
lost me. I'm up there.
Oh,
I'm not pinned no more. I'm up here.
oh, okay. She said, I'm up here. And I want you to go ahead and put your hand up, just if it applied, so they know that this is just like real life to us, right? Okay. Number 1, the money, 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 money. Okay. So we make full-time money for part-time work, guys, and we do not have to pay anyone for us to get our commissions. It comes directly to us. Mary Kay is not a pyramid business. It is a dual marketing concept, which means you can build your business many different ways, and there's no limit to your success. All right. So we love Mary Kay because it's recession proof. Because you guys know when there's a recession, they're still going to buy their cigarettes, they're going to buy their alcohol and their cosmetics. That's just a known fact. You can look it up. All right. I didn't make that up for today. All right. Number 2, the recognition, guys. In other businesses, think about your day job. When somebody is coming to recognize you, it's usually because you did something bad. Right? So Tanya raised her hand for recognition because we praise our people to success. We have lots of unit members on here and we get so excited about your win that, we just forget it's not our win sometimes, right? We just love everybody winning. So we love and praise our people to success. Number 3, self-improvement. We know that our business will give you a college education in people skills. Can we say amen?
Amen.
Because we know that school is truly never out for the pro, and you're continuously improving, which means you don't need to know everything before you say yes to this opportunity because you're going to learn and grow. All right. Number 4, beep, beep, toot, toot. You have 4 car drivers on here. You have 3 Premier Equinox drivers. Move it up to Cadillac. Okay, that's me, Tanya, and Vicky. And then you have Miss Jazz down here, and she is our Malibu driver, moving to Premier and then to Cadillac as well. So by developing a team, you earn the use of 1 of 5 career cars. You guys know, everybody, you can be in here one day, they're asking you, do you drive pink? Okay, the answer is yes, it's coming soon, no matter if you've been in here one day or not, because that is generally the ultimate goal. So insurance is paid, license, tags, emissions, oh my gosh, and property taxes, wherever they apply. Number 5, it's tax time, advantages of tax benefits. Okay, so Tanya said yes, yes, yes. Okay, she is the one who teaches our tax classes. So there are many benefits to being employed, and your schedule is able to be very, very, flexible. You'll get the benefits of owning your own business. And did you know that the average person spends $1,000 in personal care items? And the fact that you joined today, yes, Tanya, whoa, means that you are not average. All right. So that being said, think about the advantages of the tax benefits for having your own business. Number 6, being your own boss. We're going to talk a little bit again about the flexibility. That was something for me, right? No matter what you have going on in your lifestyle, we have many different schedules that we all work. I love it because you don't have to ask to go on vacation. Can I use my own PTO that I've accrued, right? Like you don't have to ask those questions. Your schedule is flexible because we know everybody's goal is to have more money. And sometimes you cannot work a set schedule to do that, right? We all, and I think I'm right, we all are still working full-time jobs in a full-time Mary Kay business, all right? So number 7, the products and training. You guys know we love the products. We use exclusively Mary Kay products. Do you hear that? These faces, exclusively Mary Kay, right? Because we believe in what we sell. And my quote is, I can tell you what I like. I might not be a great salesperson, but I can tell you what I like. And our personal experience from using these products makes it so that we are really passionate about it. All right. Mary Kay is the #1 company for color cosmetics and skincare. And the training is top rated. right now, the consultants that are on, they're learning while they're earning when they get guests on, right? Can you do that? So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pass it to Vicki, and she's going to give you guys a little bit of a ABC conversation.
So before I do that, I know y'all just saw me playing and make up some more, right? So I added these 2 eyeliners, one on this one and one on that one. Just trying to keep it separate. Can y'all see that? Copper and silver. Can y'all see that?
Yes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like she said, all Mary Kay. We don't even play.
That's right.
So now y'all heard the reasons, y'all heard the whys. I just got 3 questions or 3 relevant things. A, ooh, I really want to do this. And guess what? It costs $30. We call this the $30 holla. Okay.
There we go.
You for $30, y'all get us and some more. You get free training. You get all kinds of information from the University of Mary Kay that we call In Touch. Okay. You earn as you learn, meaning you making money while you learning this. You don't have to come in and wait. Okay. So I heard all that. Y'all have a lot of fun. Yeah, I want to sign right now as A. B, I liked everything I heard, but I got a couple of one-on-one questions I want to ask my person who invited me. So just give me a minute. Let me think. Okay. Get with them. They're going to answer your question, and then you're going to become an A. And then C, God will have to come down and slap me and say, sign. Because that ain't what I want to do. It ain't what I'm going to do. And I ain't doing it. However, I will remain your customer. So guess what? Whether you join A, whether you thinking B, or whether you remain a customer C, we need you in all aspects. So we thank y'all for joining us. You can be bold and type it in the chat. You can be bold and text your person who invited you and let them know where you want to be. But be bold, because all of us, we the bold people. And guess what? If you're not bold, you become bold with this business because you learn how to step out. There's no more comfort zone. That zone is gone. Okay. So A, B, or C, 1, 2, 3. Let your consultant know who you gonna be.
Thank you so much, Vicki. And I'm not sure if you're watching this on YouTube or if you're watching it in one of the groups, but like she said, A, B, and C, let us know how you're gonna, be represented in our numbers. Is it as a customer? Is it, I just got a few more questions, or is it that, I want to do it? Yes, right now. So thank you all for joining us. We had so much fun. I always learn so much. Thank you for spending your Saturday morning with us. We'll have lots of new exciting events for February. We'll have Galentine's events. Ooh. Right? We'll have so many other fun things in February, and we want you to join us. So please be a part. And we're going to have Vicki take us out with some music. Vicki or Jazz take us out with some music.